Hello, Sky. My name is Lon, and I am an American Sky. I'm such a late bloomer. I've only known of Son Tung recently, and you betcha that I fell in love with him from day one. And I love him so much that I actually reached out to the fandom in Vietnam, the Sky fandom in Vietnam, and I told them, since I live so far away, I can't do what you guys do in Vietnam, so what can I do to be a part of this greatness? So one of the one of the Sky over there suggested that maybe since I speak English and Vietnamese, maybe I can do a little tutorial on how to say Son Tung's name correctly, because it would be such a shame if we love this man so much and cannot say his name correctly, right? So she's very nice, she's very diligent, she's very passionate about this. She even made me like several videos on how to say it, but I don't know if I can do it right. But it's okay, we shall try together, okay? It may not be perfect, but it's okay, as long as we try, okay? So, Son Tung's real name is actually Nguyễn Thanh Tùng, that's his real name. And then his stage name is the one that you guys know, Son Tung M-TP. So, Son in Vietnamese, Son, S-O-N, which means mountain. And then Tung is a type of pine trees. So just within his name, he chose that name just because it has a special meaning to it. Because it kind of tells you what he is as a person and then what he want to achieve in life. Because when you think of the mountain, it's already big and high and mighty. But he want to be the pine tree that grows on top of the mountain that absorbs all the sunlight. He want to be greater than the mountain. He want to reach out, and reach out and reach up and be all he can be. Like the sky is his limit kind of thing, right? So that's why he chose that name, Son Tung. And then the M-TP part is M is for music, T is for talent, and P is actually in Vietnamese, which means phong cách, which is style, like fashion style. So if you follow him, you see that he dressed very different from, most of us or most of other people. I guess he want to be a trendsetter. He want to set his own fashion. He doesn't want to be like everyone else. And that's why we love him, right? Because it would be boring if he looked like everyone else. So that's Son Tung M-TP. And then the way you pronounce his name, the way I was educated is, so when you think, in Vietnamese it does matter, because the way you raise and you lower your voice, it make a difference. It will change the meaning of the name if you don't do it correctly. So when you think of Son, I would imagine you can pronounce it like son. Like, think of him like our son. You can't live without your son, right? The sun. So the sky is always embracing our son, the sun. So sun, S-O-N, sun. So sun, and then you have to drop your voice, Tung. Son Tung. Again, Son Tung. Okay? Is that easy? I don't know. Say it again. Son Tung. Right? Son Tung. Alright, so I don't know if that helps, but that's my best try. And I don't know where most of the international skies are from, but I'm from the US. So we have this little thing. We call it Alexa. So it's kind of like Siri on iPhone. But Alexa has, I connect my Alexa to Spotify. I've heard it from somewhere that if you have to listen to music or watch Son Tung's video, the two best sources are Spotify and YouTube, because only those two are considered certified or like legal way of listening to it, and it's actually benefits Son Tung in terms of like his fame and in terms of financially support him. So if we have to do it, I think we should go for Spotify or YouTube. So today we're going to try out and see how American people recognize Son Tung's name, okay? Alexa? Okay, so we're going to try and see how American people recognize Son Tung's name, okay? So Alexa, play Son Tung M-TP on Spotify.
Playing songs by Son Tung M-TP from Spotify.
Yeah. You hear that? So it doesn't always work. It works most of the time. If you try Son Tung M-TP, if it doesn't work, then you try M-TP on Spotify. It works 9 out of 10 times for me, okay? So, yeah. So this is kind of exciting. This is on Spotify. If you have to choose Spotify. Okay? And anyway, so that's all I have for now for about Son Tung M-TP. It's just a short video. I'm hoping to do many, many more, like just random small video, like I'm gonna call it Son Tung 101. Just random stuff that I know about Son Tung, I wanna share with you guys, you know? So I just love it. I just feel really sad that where I live, I don't have anyone who loves Son Tung like me. So I'm just always by myself, you know, loving that one man. I have no one to share it with. I'm really happy that I can reach out to, you know, to outer sky, and we share the same passion. We love the same man and listen to the same music. So it's nice. So I want to share with you guys what I know about him. So it'll be fun, okay? And then the other project that I want to work on is, you know, he has an autobiography. I know, he's super young to have one, but he wrote one anyway, and it was such a big hit in Vietnam. It was sold out, like 10,000 copies sold out within 2 days, okay? So I was hoping I can get, lay my hand on it, and then translating into English so that we all can learn a little bit about this man. And I promise you, once you learn about him, the Son Tung that you see on stage and the Son Tung in real life is actually very different, but in a good way. Both of them have their good things, and you will love him even more. For me, because I've known him through an interview, a 3 hours interview that I watched of him, and I fell in love with him since. I fell in love with him as a person first before I love his music. So yeah, so I'm really excited about working on this book that I want to share with you guys. I got the introduction down already, so maybe I'll post it soon. You guys can check it out. Okay. Sky loves Son Tung. I love Son Tung. You guys love Son Tung too, right? All right. Okay, bye. Stay tuned.